As promised, we're featuring 2 of the hottest games in the country.
So while Ari gives you the lowdown on RAN Online, I'll be joining the heroes of New Earth on back-to-back segments on Maximum Gaming.
Despite its age, RAN Online is still undeniably one of the hottest games in the country, and it just got even hotter. Kung wala kang kaalam-alam kung ano ang RAN Online, 3 lang ang posible na reasons para dyan. 1. Nakakulong ka sa bilibid. 2. Nakatira ka sa kuweba at solar-powered TV lang ang gadget na meron ka. O 3. Hanggang ngayon Game & Watch pa rin ang video game na nilalaro mo. Pero no matter your reason for not knowing about one of the coolest online games in the country, I'm here to provide you a primer. RAN Online is an online role-playing game being published locally by E-Games. And what separates the game from the rest is its plot. It's a campus-based game with the story revolving around 3 schools competing against each other for total control. This is not your usual knight in shining armor type of game, kaya naman marami sa mga players nito ang nakaka-relate dito. Everything is rendered in full 3D, and the designs for the playable and non-playable characters are really cool. And the best thing about RAN Online? It's free to play, just like any E-Games title. Just make an account, log in, create a character, and voila! You can play as much as you want without anyone nagging you to pay for playing your RAN Online character. Ngayong alam nyo na kung ano ang RAN Online, let me also tell you about its newest update, Shibuya 3. Taking after the famous Japanese city, RAN Online Shibuya 3 patch features a modern urban map. The new map also hosts new monsters packed with enough experience points for advanced players, so keep this in mind the next time you look for a training ground to raise your level. Speaking of character level, the new map is designed for players who are within the range of level 170 to level 195. As I've said earlier, the monsters here pack some hefty experience points, so you'll be able to reach level 196 in no time at all. And when that happens, you're automatically escorted out of the map. You can use a Shibuya 3 card to access the map, and you can also apply the instant transmission function, kaya hindi mo na kailangan problemahin ang pagpunta mo dito. Aside from the new map and monsters, the new update also features new weapons and funky costumes. So do check out the item mall for these items. For more information about RAN Online and its newest patch update, just go to ranonline.e-games.com.ph. So paano? Kita-kits na lang in-game.
Because you guys are still asking for more, here's how to max out certain heroes of New Earth characters. There are heroes in both HON and Dota that are similar, regardless of how they look. Yet, some are unique. Take the case of the Engineer, for example. Lugging a humongous musket, the Engineer screams resemblance to the goblin techies of Dota. However, the Engineer pushes a unique gameplay with its distinct power-ups and skills. Early in the game, use Keg extensively in order to control the lane. The huge keg of ale that the Engineer throws at luckless opponents can either stun them or deliver the mortal blow. But don't you go party time all the way. Build the dreaded steam turrets to lock down the lane. While low on defense, turrets give the Engineer the balancing offense it needs. They just use every effect given by each item that Engineer wears. Sweet! If you manage to level easily, the Engineer can immediately build its ultimate, the Energy Field. These contraptions don't only damage opponents, but they also slow and debuff them. Youch! Mid-game, you can start maximizing on Tinker, the skill that allows the Engineer to modify turrets and other mechs to either improve or destroy them. This works well with the steam turrets and energy field. If you manage to exploit Tinker, late game should not be a problem, as you can let the Engineer stay behind the turrets and energy fields, and have him dish out huge hits with Keg until you guys win the game. A bit complex, but the Engineer is both an offensive beast and a defensive gem. It only takes a bit of practice and patience to get him rolling through victory and a pint of ale.
The heroes of New Earth.